Hi, we're here with David Carradine. David, I mean, we are fascinated, first of all, to be able to see you and have you. Thank you for joining us. But you're here for the Polanski event, so tell us, what are you looking forward to seeing in this movie?
A good movie. What else?
Speaking of which, I mean, you've made so many good movies, and as well, okay, the ones that I've seen, Kill Bill, the ones that you're most notably known. Well, those particular movies, kids they look up at you and they say, "How did you do it?" Because you started off in music, right?
No, I wouldn't say that. First time I ever performed in public was at a campfire meeting at summer camp, and I sang Red River Valley a cappella, and I recited Casey and the Bat. So I guess I was an actor and a singer at the same,
Right.
started both at the same time.
And when you actually finally did acting, I mean, was this something that you had foreseen that you were going to do? Because some people, they have their sights and that's all that they're going to do. Or was this something that just you kind of stumbled upon?
Everything was pretty arbitrary with me. Things just fell in. I was studying music in college, and somebody asked me if I wanted to be in a play, and I said yes, and it just happened.
Wow. So it seems like everything's been easy for you, but tell us, have you ever had bumps in the road?
Wait a minute. Nothing has been easy for me.
And that's what I want to convey to our teens. Nothing you think it is because you see him and you recognize him and you see the talent, but what's not easy in life for you? What challenges have you been able to overcome?
Well, I'm almost tone deaf, and I'm a musician.
Really?
I had to overcome that. I'm almost colorblind, and I decided to be a painter.
I didn't know that. So you take every week.
Oh,
okay.
And I'm terminally shy, and I decided to be an actor. So I just had to overcome everything. Nothing has been easy for me. I don't know why you would think that.
Well, I guess, and I'm glad that you shared your story that, again, life is not easy, but so many of our teens, are either in poverty and other things, and they want to reach out and do things, but they need inspiration like you.
Listen, I came out of the Army when I was 25 or 26. There was a draft then, and I had to go into the Army. I didn't want to, but I had to do it, and I missed the time when I could have, you know what I mean, when I was a really young guy, and I had to fight to even get my first job. I went back to New York to try to break on into Broadway, and there were a bunch of draft dodgers that were ahead of me. I had to beat them out in order to even get started.
Right.
It's never been easy, never. But nobody ever said it was going to be easy.
No. And in fact, now you have a lot of things in production. Looked at you up on the IMDB as to your pre-productions. Anything you can tell us about that we can look forward to seeing you in?
Most of the things that are on the IMDb probably I've never heard of. I don't know how they get up there. I don't have...
They go up and then they come down, huh?
Well, I don't have very much coming up. I've got a couple of things.
Okay.
But I don't want to talk about that.
Well, thank you for sharing your story, though.
Well, talk about something serious to me.
Well,
what's serious to you?
Serious to me...
What do you think about this new president we got?
Oh, okay, good question. What do you think about the new president that we have? Thank you for preempting me. What do you think about the new president that we have?
You're just repeating my question.
I know, I'm making it mine now.
All right, well, I think he's sincere. I think he could really change things. I think his problem is that we still have to deal with them good old boys. If you've noticed in the last few days, the Republican Congress is just trying to stonewall him. They can't because he owns the Congress, and he's going to put it through without them. And I think they better get on the wagon, because otherwise they're going to be left behind. I mean, there is going to be no Republican Party unless they understand that the theories that they've had working for the last 8 years have put us into this trouble we're in, and they're going to have to abandon that and start thinking realistically. And I can't imagine. I thought they were supposed to be smart.
Well, I think that's what most would hope to think, right? They're smart and know what they're doing. Well, and you're obviously very involved in that. So, what particularly would be your message, flat out? If you're able to just give a message, what would it be?
Ooh, that's kind of a tough one.
That's a deep one. See, we finally got a deep one for you.
A message, you know. Okay, I don't have any pessimism, right? I am very optimistic about what we've done in this election, and I believe that we're going to bring it all back. And I think we're going to, as he says, I think we're going to restore the respect that people used to have for the American dream and the American ideal, and the fact that we're supposed to be the leaders of the good stuff. Got him in a little shiver here.
Well, it's obvious.
But anyway, I think it's going to work. I really do. You know, maybe I'm stupid or something, but I think it's gonna work out for everybody.
It's better for everybody to have that optimism so that things can move ahead instead of stalling and staying back. We thank you so very much for taking a moment with us. Thank you for taking a moment with the Team Magazine.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.